Hello everyone, welcome to XCOM 2 War of the Chosen, Squaddies forever. I'm just a guy who plays games, and today that game is XCOM. One of the really cool things about this game is the character pool. They let you model your squaddies, your soldiers, make them look how you want, give them the attitudes you want. So not too long ago I got off my lazy butt and I made a character pool full of my friends, modeled after a lot of people I know, hang out with. It's just a hoot to play with these things. You're running around with your friends as your squaddies. It's the best, and it really makes you get attached to the characters, which in this game is dangerous, I know. Anyway, so that's what we're doing. That's what this series is all about. So let's get to it. First thing we'll do is select a difficulty. I'll say that usually I can play this game on Commander. I guess I'm okay at the game. I'm not going to say I'm great, but I can deal with some of the more difficult situations it throws at you. Since this expansion came out, not so much, I tell you. I don't know what it is. Well, I do know what it is. It's all those things in the combat at once. But yeah, I don't have the knack for it, or call me a wimp, call me whatever, but for the purpose of this series, we'll go with veteran. People might live longer that way, and that's all to the good when it's my friends we're talking about. Finally, we will enable Iron Man. You know, a friend takes a bullet for you. That is a moment to remember. That's a moment you memorialize. You cry, you yell, you shout, you feel it. You don't pull up a save game and get rid of it. That's just wrong. Alright. And we'll take the default options.
Accessing the feed now.
So, the game starts with a bunch of introductory videos. Most of the internet has seen these by now. My friends probably haven't, but I'll give you the short version. The aliens run the world. We're here to kick them out. So, let's get going with that.
It's time the aliens and the rest of the Advent administration learn that we can hit them where it hurts. So we're moving into the city center to strike a high-profile target. Deploy and approach the designated position. Neutralize any hostile contacts and secure the site.
And away we go.
Menace 1-5. We have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position. We're operating in the shadows.
Well, first, why don't we meet our cast of characters? First up, we've got Skater, also known as Neil. Skater's an old friend of mine from elementary school, actually. I think grade 6 or something like that. Long time ago. Anyway, he always ran around with a skateboard because that was the best way he had to get around the town. So, seemed like an apt nickname, and I think it works. Next up, we've got Joker. He's an old friend from high school. There were a bunch of us that hung around, and you'll see a lot of them in the character pool here. He is named Joker for a reason. Always had a joke, always making fun. I love the guy for it. I think everybody did. Probably the most charismatic of the group back then. Next up is Deliverance, also known as Dave. He's a guy I met at work some years ago. He and I have kept in touch, although not as much as I'd like. But he always struck me as a good guy. Most of my friends know him and like him. And I don't know, you know, the model that I made for this guy, I really love it. And, you know, as a side note, his last name, his real last name, makes a perfect nickname for this game. But in the interest of protecting the innocent, I decided not to use it. So we went with Deliverance. And finally, we've got Deadbeat, also known as Dawn. This is a fellow who chose his own name. That's his handle. I met him at work as well. I actually hired him into the company. And then many years ago, he got laid off, and he decided to keep talking to me, which was really nice. Really nice. So, that's the group we're playing with for this first mission. For those of you not familiar with XCOM, just a couple of quick primers here. The little cowled heads, that means we're concealed. It means we can get pretty close to the enemy before they see us. It means that we can sneak around a little bit. It means we gotta be careful though. Also, you can see these little shields appearing when I put the pointer near objects. Half shield means it'll give you partial cover. Full shield like that means it'll give you full cover. And that just helps you not get shot and not get dead, which is good. Alright, for everyone else who does know the game, sorry about that. Let's get going. Our mission here is to get over to the statue, attach some explosives, and blow it sky high. Because that's just how you say, screw you to the alien oppressors. Yeah. Alright. So we're going to move over there slowly and steadily. And you'll see the screen jump around a lot. That's me looking around trying to figure out where to move. Not a lot we can do about that. I know some folks watching other playthroughs have complained about that sort of thing, but that's the nature of the game. So you'll just have to bear with it. One thing to keep in mind is in this game is that height is good. Get height advantage, shooting down at things, bonus to hit, etc. So we're going to move some guys up.
Got it covered.
A lot of times too, the trick with this is these red areas, that's where you'll get spotted. So we're all concealed right now. If we move into the red, we'll get spotted by this sensor tower. Sometimes the enemy is standing down here and they can see the top of the building. And if you're sneaking across the top, you'll walk right into that. You won't see it coming. Which is why sometimes it's good to have a guy down below who's moving up the side, because he can spot those guys and then their range of visibility becomes more evident, which is always handy.
Let's do this.
Alright, what we're expecting to see here is 2 squads of aliens. That's how this first mission always starts. I know that's a bit of a spoiler, but
these guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well-equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
So there's a ways away. Move our guys over.
On the move.
On the rooftop here. It's a bit of a distance, so we may not actually have that great a chance to hit, but we'll see. Looks like he can almost get through there without breaking glass, but not quite. That's fine. I'll send him up here with the skater.
Solid copy.
Alright, did that squad move anywhere? Doesn't look like it, eh? Okay. So what we want to do is get a little closer without getting too far that way. We go too far over to the left, we may run into the second patrol, which would not be good for us at the moment. 69 on the ground, that's not actually bad percentage for starting guys.
Confirmed.
So we'll move a little closer. Might have been a good idea for me to go there, but a little closer gives you a better chance to hit. So we're going to go with that. Let's check the guys up top. Got a decent chance. Alright. So next step.
Eyes on the prize.
I'm all about the ambushes in this game.
I'm on it.
So we'll set all these guys on Overwatch. Again, for those not familiar, that means they'll start shooting as soon as the enemy starts moving, which will happen as soon as Deliverance takes a shot. So here we go. Let's see what happens.
We've been spotted.
Nice. Way to go, Deliverance. When those guys start running, we get reaction shots. Beautiful, Joker.
Got him.
Come on, Deadbeat. Ah, dude.
What we got here?
And Skater cleans it
Kill
up.
confirmed.
Nice. Wow, that was just about perfect. Just about. Thanks, Deadbeat. Anyway, okay, let's keep going here. So, they dropped some loot. That's basically stuff that you can use to upgrade your weapons. We're going to move in a little closer here.
Menace 1-5, you're near the target position.
I want to try to move up without triggering that second squad,
Orders confirmed.
which is
Moving
sometimes
out.
tricky. But we're just going to move up that far right now, because we want to bring the other guys up for support.
Getting it done. On the move.
Alright, now we're going to move up,
Okay.
grab the loot. Nice. I like expanded magazines, they're good.
Tech guys will love this.
The question now is, well, we'll put him in Overwatch just in case somebody else triggers the aliens.
Affirmative. Moving out.
There we go.
The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
So that might work out. Let's go, Skater. Ah, dude. Always missing. Alright, that's okay. Now, we want some quick kills here. The more shots they get at us, the worse off we are. Especially when we've only got partial cover. So I'm gonna start throwing grenades around.
Throwing grenade!
Which, as you can see, can be very effective.
Good copy. Moving on.
The risk you run there is if they're carrying loot, the grenade will destroy the loot. Since we already picked some up,
I'm on
it's
it.
actually a decent chance there won't be any more.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
So, our chance to hit is not great. I'm just going to hit Overwatch here and see what happens. Yeah, Mark Joker gives him a bonus to hit
Damage here.
and hurts him. And the guy starts moving. Deliverance misses. Come on, Deadbeat. Yeah, dude, what are you doing to me?
Still up.
Alright, let's see if we live. We live. Thank goodness.
Incoming fire.
Well, on the plus side, we can now flank, which is what I'm going to do with Deadbeat
Rolling.
here. 81 or 66. We'll take the 81. Yeah, about time you hit, man. Okay.
Try.
Now these commanders, generally speaking, are a pain in the butt. Another neat feature they added with the expansion is using the Alt key. You can press it when you're pointing at a location you want to move to, and it will tell you who you can see from there. Now, normally you might think, you can tell, but you can't. I've played this game long enough. I've moved to positions where I thought for sure I had the shot, and I didn't, and man, it screws you up. So, we'll go with that. That's not good odds to hit. Can we get the grenade on him? We can. Alright, we'll do that. And yes, I believe a perfectly reasonable play here is to throw grenades until they're dead. Which is what I'm going to do. Because I don't want Joker to get hit and die.
Get ready for a surprise! The area is secure.
There
We're
we
not
go.
picking up any inbound
Great.
contacts. Scanners are clear. -15, we have a limited window to act before Advent responds. We need to get those charges planted on the double.
And planted they are, Central.
-15, rendezvous at the extraction point. Status confirmed. Squad is
Kaboom.
clear. Detonating charge.
Alright, another cool thing they added is the mission photo. I'm gonna fast forward time on this because you don't need to see me play around with this thing, but let me say, it is spectacular. The things they've added to the editing options are just wonderful. So, I'll take a few minutes to play around, you'll see the result. And there you have it, folks. We ain't talking to you, deadbeat. Learn to shoot. Beautiful. Now, one of the other cool things.
Announced an increase to this month's recruitment quotas. Citizens are encouraged to voluntarily visit their nearest recruitment center. Remember, only together can we build a better tomorrow.
I just decided to let her talk. One of the cool things about playing with your friends as well is seeing what class they get assigned.
I'm glad to see our new recruits aren't hesitating when it comes to taking out the aliens.
Alright, let's go through it.
Just like it sounds, our sharpshooters
Skater is a
engage enemy
sniper.
targets with
I
pinpoint
like it.
accuracy from extreme range.
Works for him.
They're also trained in pistol marksmanship for the occasional close encounter.
Let's see, Deadbeat's
Serving as our
heavy
demolitions
weapons.
experts, the Grenadiers provide heavy
That's gonna
ordnance
make a
delivery
mess.
whenever and wherever we need it.
And Joker.
Operating some of our most advanced equipment.
Now that's
specialists
interesting.
deploy robotic
I
drones
wouldn't have
on the
thought
battlefield
Scott
to be
is
outfitted for combat or field medic duty.
a specialist guy, but you know, I think it'll work. I think it'll work. And finally, Deliverance.
The Ranger serves as our primary
You know, with a name like
reconnaissance
Deliverance,
unit,
the
capable of
Ranger
moving
just works.
independently in concealment while engaging enemies at close range.
Very nice. Well, that turned out alright. Okay, moving on.
Commander to the research labs.
So once you get to the main part of the game here, past the first mission, there's just some housekeeping you need to do, and we will run through that.
Impressive.
That's Tygan. He's our head scientist. He's a man who has a lot to say right now. We're not going to listen to it. We'll select the research, though. I always like to go with the modular weapons to start. Lets you use the loot you pick up and add things to your guns.
To be among the more intriguing options available.
Adding things to your guns is always good.
When a complete report is available.
Off to engineering. That's Shen. She also has a lot to say. We're not going to listen to it either. She's our head engineer. There's a few things here that we will do.
You'd be surprised how big of a difference some of these things can make in combat, Commander. With a few supplies, I can manufacture anything we need in no time.
We are going to start with a flashbang, I think, just to help us out in some situations. Also, we'll look at the facilities.
There's room for us to expand our facilities on board the Avenger, Commander, but we'll need more engineers to clear out space for construction first. We've got a lot of room to move here. One open section. All the rest are filled up, and we got to clear them out before we can use them. One of the things I like to do is dig in the direction of the power coils, because then when you build a power room there, it gets a little extra juice. But for now, we don't have any engineers to dig, so we will just build. The new training centers add some interesting options, but I still like to start with guerrilla tactics, because the first upgrade I want is squad size. So we'll start with that. Then we're off to the globe.
Commander.
That's Central. He has a lot to say as well. We're not going to listen to it either.
Commander, we're attempting contact with a local resistance faction known as the Reapers. These people like to keep a very low profile, so it may take some time before we hear back. While we're waiting, it might be worthwhile to scan the area for additional supplies and resources. You never know what we may find out there. Commander, one of our resistance contacts just tipped us off to a site that may be worth investigating.
So old school XCOM, you have a little more choice at the start than this, but the new expansion kind of directs you down a specific path for a little while, and we'll just follow it.
Avenger plotting new course.
Supplies are always good anyway.
Commander, the Avengers' remote scanning capabilities will help us search the area for clues or other resources. It's going to take some time, though. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander.
Alright, modular weapons are ready to go. That's cool.
Commander, during the course of our research, we made a startling breakthrough that has led us to another potential avenue of study. However, if we are to proceed down this path, we must do so immediately, or I fear we will lose our opportunity to return to it in the future.
And this is another neat thing they added in the expansion. You get some different technologies, some different technology breakthroughs, which is brand new. I actually haven't seen this one before, so this is going to be interesting. But I like these in general. They kind of mess up your normal work through the research tree, if you will, but they add some really nice powers, like +1 damage on conventional weapons. Early days, that's really good.
I foresee a number of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
So, back to the scanning for the supplies.
Strategic resource located.
Alright. And an engineer to find.
Avenger
Cool.
plotting new course.
Can never have enough engineers. Well, you can, but it takes a while. Those are the guys that help you build out your ship.
As the resistance continues to grow, we'll have a better chance of finding openings to strike back at Advent. As it is, we've already identified a potential target to disrupt the aliens' operations in this region. Our window of opportunity is limited, so
We'll have to move fast.
Next up, then. Another engineer. Good. Easy. Also good at this point. So let's get everyone ready for this.
West Asia.
Okay, so we have one man injured and the rest of the original group. And then we've got Too Tall. I think I'll stick with Too Tall. He's an old friend of mine from high school as well. The nickname is for obvious reasons. The man's tall. But that's okay. And I did stop to wonder, gee, I wonder if he's sensitive about his height. But you know, Too Tall is just too good a nickname. Larger than life, you know? So we're going with that. Let's see. There's a choice to be made here. You can go with your experienced guys to try to get them up levels faster, or you can take some rookies to try to get them classed, because the classed guys do more damage to begin with. And usually I would say go with the experience. Get guys up levels faster because there's things that unlocks. But they've changed things up a little bit. The whole cohesion, right, we didn't talk about this. Soldier bonds. You can make two soldiers work better together. That kind of changes up the mix a little bit. Also, sometimes it's good to mix it up totally. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to drop... Yeah, I like having a sniper who's good. No, we're just going to go with this mix. That's fine.
Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
Off we go to mission 2.
The resistance team operating out of this area got the jump on Advent forces passing through. Apparently they stumbled on a data vault with files critical to the alien operation. Unfortunately, hostile reinforcements overran the site, and all communications from the local operatives have gone silent. We're moving in to secure the area, neutralize all enemy contacts, and find the assets. Menace 1-5, we've got a bead on the Advent data vault near your position. Be advised, self-detonating charges are in place at the target. Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed.
So here's just a little hint telling us about the target preview you can get with Alt, but I already described that. So our mission is to get over there and get the reports. Notice we've got a timer on this one. Don't get there in 7 turns, it blows up, we fail. That's a little Mission Impossible, really. Self-destructing all over the place. There now. I was sure there was going to be something around the corner. Well, let's just stick to cover for now. Over it. How far do I want to go? Got it. Moving. Far since we're on a timer.
Roger that.
So we're gonna have to go down a level here, and I think I'm gonna keep keep everybody on this side of things for the moment. But we will start with Deliverance.
Orders confirmed. On the move. Got some hostiles grouped over here.
There we go. Alright, he doesn't have a shot on them. And honestly, we just need to make tracks here anyway, but...
On the move.
let's take a better look. Uh-oh. See what I was saying about not knowing exactly where they can see? Usually that happens to me on a roof line, but this time, not so much. Alright, well... that was a waste. Let's see what we can do with these guys. He can go over there. And he's got a downward shot. We'll take that.
Get a closer look.
Nice.
Enemy down.
And there's the loot I was worried about blowing up with grenades. Okay. Deadbeat. Where can we put you? Trying to find a spot we can put Deadbeat where he'll have a shot that is flanking, but it doesn't look like I can pull that off. I would have thought from there would work though. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Heading to that location.
Let's do it to it. Oh, nice. I was not expecting a kill right away. So, I made a mistake and triggered it too quickly, but they managed to die quickly anyway.
On the move.
And then we can just grab that loot.
I've got it.
And Deliverance can actually advance a little bit here, although, yeah, taking a risk, because if he spots somebody, they're going to start moving. Ah, there you go.
Although they bear some resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
And unfortunately, Deliverance is the only one close enough to deal with them. So what we're going to do is set up some flanking here.
Roger that.
I actually forget where everyone else is.
Good to go.
Those two guys will be able to rush through the door on the next turn. Yeah. I think Deliverance may just fall back. Or we can run over there for the full cover.
On the move.
We'll go with that. Yeah, I can do Overwatch, but if nobody moves, we'll do Overwatch. I don't like my chance to hit right now. And we're going for mind control. And he resisted, which is good. Ah, Deliverance. I was hoping you'd down him.
Shot failed to connect.
And my sniper's panicked. Never good. Unless he kills somebody. Which he didn't.
They're all over me.
Okay, this is where these other guys come in handy. We open up the door. Boom. We have flanking shots. gonna start with Deadbeat though, and try to down the sectoid first. Solid hit, doesn't kill him.
Gonna need to reload soon.
So, we'll finish him off with too tall. Let's do it, Nels. Nice.
Nailed him.
And then Deliverance is going in for the close kill. Beautiful.
Kill confirmed.
And Skater is back to normal. That's nice to see. Alright, we're getting close, but we only have 4 turns. 3 after I move Skater. And
10-4.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna see another squad somewhere.
Menace 1-5, the clock is ticking. That detonator isn't going to wait. Get to the vault and disarm it before we run out of time.
So at this point, we just gotta move in quickly.
Moving out.
This could trigger the next group. Yep.
Got the map in here. Objective sighted. Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. We have positive confirmation of the target package. Move to acquire.
Well, this is going to be interesting.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Deadbeat has a target with a 49% chance to hit, or you can just blow the crap out of him, which is what I'm gonna
This
do.
is for you.
Put Skater around here.
Rolling out.
Which might get him a flanking shot later, might not. And Too Tall is gonna come up as well.
Getting it done.
Oh, flanking shot on Skater. That's not great. But no flanking shot, he does mind control instead.
Out of my head!
Interesting. Well, the best reaction to mind control is a quick kill. See if Deliverance can pony up. Oh, so close. So close. And that was a little interruption from my daughter, who just broke her iPad. Ay, crummy. Alright, let's get going back to this. So we didn't quite kill him, he's mind controlled. This could get tricky now. Well, maybe not.
Good copy. Moving on target.
If I get a decent shot... that's not good enough. Grenade it is. Make sure we hit him without hitting Deliverance. Nice.
Enemies moving on our position.
Right.
Good copy. Moving on target.
So we will get ready for them.
On Overwatch.
Oh, and Skater needs to run up there and
Moving out.
activate the thing. Fortunately, when they drop in, they won't get any shots on us, but...
Might be something interesting here.
%4 chance. Let's see. Well, a lot closer than I thought we'd get. But we unlocked the chest, and the data is now safe.
Got the gear.
Oh, shock, guys.
It would seem Advent
And
has
a
begun
priest.
deploying their so-called priests into combat. Their implants provide significant enhancements to whatever latent psionic energy they may have once possessed.
At first, Advent deployed non-crowd.
Oh, come on,
Don't see
Deadbeat.
a whole lot of that anymore.
What are you doing to me? Well, honestly, that could have turned out better. Alright. So, my sniper's a sitting duck. We got 3 guys who we can't kill with a single shot. Well, that's fine. We're gonna go for flank here.
Rolling! I'm running low on ammo!
That's nowhere near as much damage as I would like, but yeah, we're going for the sure kill.
Hostile neutralized.
Deadbeat needs to reload. Actually, let's check where the frag will go. Don't think I can get both of them. Close, but no. Okay, we'll reload.
Rock and roll!
And we are just gonna shoot. Oh, alright, Deadbeat, you just redeemed yourself there. That was beautiful. Skater needs some cover. Full cover would be best. But we gotta keep our distance a little bit here.
Heading to that location.
And we'll take the pistol shot. No.
That is
Fair enough.
not good! Need to find some new cover!
Alright, that could have been worse. So, let's figure out how we're going to move up on this guy. Well, Deliverance is going to go in for the blow. So close. And then Skater will go for the pistol shot, because that might be all we need here. Dicey. Let's see. No! Too bad. Okay, Too Tall, it's gonna be down to you.
Confirmed.
Low chance to hit. Surprise me, Nels. Let's go. Nope.
Just failed to connect.
But his cover's gone, so that's good.
Out of ammo here.
And he runs for it.
Medkit here.
And hurts Deadbeat. Yep. Yep. Not surprising. Alright. Oh, I was gonna give the kill to Too Tall, but he needs ammo.
Time.
So, you know what? When in doubt, send in the guy with the shotgun.
Position now.
Beautiful.
No longer a threat. Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
And it's once again time for the mission photo, so I'll be back with that. And there it is, folks. That's better. You killed something this time. Woo!
I would like to assure the citizens of Advent that our peacekeepers will stop at nothing to prevent further attacks by criminal elements such as the one that occurred today. The Elders have total faith in our ability to overcome any and all threats to our peace.
Nice.
The aliens are probably still wondering what hit them. Let's keep it up, Commander.
Well, a nice set of promotions. Too bad we didn't get more kills with the sniper, but not the best field of battle for a sniper. So for Deadbeat, we'll hit Shredder. I like Shredder early on. Really helps with the robots. Too Tall is going to be a Ranger. Very nice. Somehow I like him as a sniper, but, you know, Ranger will do. Yeah. And Deliverance, Blade Master all the way. I will say, I never choose Phantom. I am just way too attached to ambushes, and Phantom doesn't work for those. The guy never shoots. So, I don't like it, I don't use it. And here we go. This guy's gonna tell us about the Resistance.
Commander, the council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration, with one exception.
This one we'll watch.
It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid the Resistance from the inside. It was these Resistance operatives that provided the intel leading to your recent extraction. As of now, Resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late. What you are seeing are classified reports of missing civilians from across the world. Their numbers are growing. We suspect they have been taken to a nearby Advent black site, though its exact location remains unknown. Time is short, Commander. We need you to take charge of Resistance operations throughout the world. Establish contact with the local cells and bring them into the fold. Find this black site and shut it down. Save our world. The clock is ticking. Good luck, Commander.
New objective added.
So, the black site. That is the first key mission.
We're ready to move when you are, Commander. I've updated our objectives based on the latest information.
Considering the limited resources available to you, Commander, you have still managed to exceed my expectations. Excellent work.
Love to hear it. Black site's the first mission they give you. I usually wait a while to do that one.
We can start clearing out space for new facilities, Commander. We should keep looking for more recruits, though. We'll need them to staff the facilities.
Yes, Shen, we know. I usually wait a little while to do the black site because typically you need you guys to be a little tougher.
The spokesman took a big risk getting inside Advent.
And these guys just love to interrupt.
Loyal to our cause.
So, we got ourselves an engineer.
We've got bigger things to
that
worry
will
about
help.
than a man on a screen.
We're going to start clearing out one of these areas.
Commander, so far I haven't seen anything critical among the alien components left over in this area. If we clean this stuff out, we could probably use this space for a new facility. Excavation is underway, Commander, but it's going to take some time to get all that stuff cleared out.
And that is probably a good place to leave it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you again next time.